So I can get this thing going. All right. Welcome, everybody. It's Tuesday. What day is it? It's Tuesday the what? The 5th? 4th. Tuesday the 4th. Tuesday the 4th. Cold February day. They've been getting nicer all around the area, and now it's cold again. That's all right. We shall persevere. So, I found an interesting little article today. I started reading it. Didn't get through reading it before I realized that I was running late on time on getting this started. So I started this instead, and I didn't finish it. So we're going to read it together. That's what's going to happen. So, but before we get to that, Bitcoin, after like completely bottoming out yesterday around like 91,000, like 91.5. Yeah, like it rebounded all the way up to 102.5. An $11,000 move yesterday. Man, I feel bad if you were one of them some bitches that sold when it was at 92. No, see, hold on. I'll just show you I will show you the screen. Right there, man. Look at that bad boy. Right there. See, it's back down again today. But, man, when you zoom this thing out, look how far we've come. And people are like, oh, I'm like, dude, we were way down here before. It was just a few months ago. Like, what are you talking about? Well, once you've made it through a bear market on Bitcoin and the price falls like twice as far as you even thought possible, I can understand your worry, your concern, your fears. I had them once myself. So anyway, yeah, we're back up. We were up over 100,000. All good. So, what else is going on in the world? China's going to go after Google because the United States placed tariffs. Mexico sending troops to the border because the United States placed tariffs. What else? Tariffs. I'm no longer convinced that tariffs are bad. I've always been a pretty free trade guy and thinking that tariffs were a bad idea. But I'm no longer sure that's the case. I don't really care, though. Whatever. We got to live in the world however it is, right? We're not necessarily going to make much change in what's going to happen other than just a bunch of whining and crying about it. And I just don't care to do a lot of whining and crying. So let's get on to what we were going to talk about today. The power of the booking boost to elevate your mood. Do you get bummed out during the how do I get rid of this damn thing? Oh, I got my Merlin in the way. Hold on. Maybe I can close my Merlin for a minute. There we go. Get it the hell out of my way. Oh, let's get this out of the way. There we go. The power of the booking boost to elevate your mood. So I think it was a couple weeks ago is generally considered like the saddest day of the year. I forget which day it is. Hold on. Maybe Google can tell me. But So we're coming right out of that time frame. Hold on, your saddest day of the year. Blue Monday. It's usually the third Monday of January, but sometimes can fall on the second or fourth Monday. So there you go. Blue Monday in January. So I don't know exactly which one it was, but it was recent, is the point. And so naturally, we should think of something to boost your mood, so you're not, dealing with Blue Monday. That's a squeaky, springy sucker, man. They're making all kinds of noise in the background. So, anyways, let's dig into it. See what Miss Mia Taylor of Travel Pulse by North Star has to say. In case you missed the memo, today, which was January 28th at the time, probably right after Blue Monday. Today is National Plan for Vacation Day. And this is important because according to a 2024 report from Expedia, half of Americans do not use all of their vacation days. What are you doing, people? Not using your vacation days is leaving money on the table. That is what that is. That is literally what that is. Those vacation days are days that you could be not working and still getting paid. So that is money you left on the table. You worked that day. Oh, well, you got paid. Guess what? You still had money in the piggy bank that you could have collected. Just saying. That's how it works. Especially if you have one of those use them or lose them plans. Oh my goodness. You better use all your vacation days. Call me up. I'll help you do it. Like, really. Half do not use all of their vacation days. That's insane. Now I'm a small business owner, so I don't have vacation days. That's a different thing. The top reason for this, cited by Americans, is that life is too busy to plan or go on vacation. Okay, first of all, it's never too busy to go on vacation. It might be too busy to plan on going on vacation. That might be true. That's what I'm for. That's what a travel agent does for you, is they do the planning for you. Then you don't have, and they do it for free in many cases. Some don't. Some do. At the very least, they'll help you plan it for free. Anyway, amid these types of challenges, United Airlines has announced that it is recognizing National Plan for Vacation Day by teaming up with cognitive scientist Dr. Lori Santos, host of the Happiness Lab podcast. With Santos's assistance, United analyzed new research examining the clear link between happiness and booking a vacation. I've never dealt with a client who was sad that they booked a vacation. Not a single one. Now, I'm not a decades long expert in this, but I've got a pretty good feel for the way things are going so far, and still have not met someone sad about booking their vacation. Yes, it seems the mere act of booking the vacation can actually help elevate your mood. You don't have to go on vacation next week, though. If you want to go on vacation next week, I can help you with that too. But at the very least, planning the vacation for later in the summer, that's going to put a bounce in your step. It really is. Okay. A survey conducted by United on this topic reveals as much as 70% of Americans say booking a plane ticket brings them happiness. Furthermore, a majority of people surveyed said experiences make them feel happier than material goods. This is confirmed by numerous studies. Okay. Experiences and services have consistently outperformed as far as being satisfied with their with what they spent their money on, satisfaction with what they spent their money on, enjoyment for what they spent their money on, happiness derived from what they spent their money on. Services and experiences always beat material things. Always. Hell, you can go to your kids and have a great example of this. Go if you go and like if you go ask my kids, right? If you ask them about gifts we bought them for Christmas, the things we bought them for Christmas, there's probably maybe one or two. My oldest daughter's 26. There's maybe one or two things she ever got for Christmas that that she remembers distinctly, right? She might remember, I think, yeah, maybe. There are just a few things that she's going to remember distinctly. Ask her about the vacations we took. She'll remember much more vividly many more vacations. There might be, I mean, I'm not saying she's going to have a completely 100%, you know, recall of everything that happened on every vacation. But what I'm going to say is that those had a much larger impression upon her as a young lady growing up, um, than any of the material gifts that we bought her. Guarantee it. You can ask her. I haven't even asked her. I don't even have to worry about asking her because I know what she'll say. So, like I said, like the article says, a majority of people surveyed say this to be the case, that the experiences make them feel happier than material goods. That also goes for services rendered. So, like if you have a housekeeper, you're going to feel much better about having a housekeeper than buying a new broom. I mean, you just are. You're going to feel much better about having a young man mow your yard than you are buying a brand new shiny lawnmower. It's just the way it is. You're going to feel better about those services and those experiences than you ever will. What is that? Than you ever will with the material goods. So, quote, planning a vacation can give you an unexpected happiness bump because experiences matter for our well-being more than we expect, end quote, said Dr. Santos. Quote, when you book a vacation, you experience the reward of anticipating a positive experience. The happiness boost we get from travel can last long after you book your ticket. From the moment you happily anticipate your getaway to taking the fun trip itself, to the times you recall trip high points with friends once you get back home, end quote. With all this helpful information in mind, United has announced that customers can receive bonus miles and get their booking boost today if they book a trip from the US to one of the international destinations where United is the only US airline providing service. Here's a closer look at the newly released research from the United carrier and the carrier's booking from United and the carrier's booking boost offer. The booking boost research. United's survey showed that 68% of people say January is a month where they need something to look forward to, while more than half of Americans report experiencing the winter blues. The survey also underscored the power of positive mood boost that occurs when a flight or for vacation is booked. Let me read that again. The survey also underscored the power of the positive mood boost that occurs when a flight for vacation is booked, showing people are almost as happy planning their itinerary, 73%, and just as happy sharing memories of the trip with others, and just as happy sharing memories of the trip with others, 83%, as they are experiencing the trip itself at 82%. That's pretty amazing. Additional research reviewed by Dr. Santos shows that we get more happiness from travel than from buying material things, as I said before. It seems happiness boost from a travel purchase has been shown to be nearly twice as large as the happiness effect from buying clothing, jewelry, or home goods, and more than 4 times as large as buying electronic goods. A vacation gives you a bigger and more lasting happiness bump because a human because as humans, we are delighted by the novelty of the unknown. The thrill of a new handbag wears off quickly since you get used to them through a trick of our mind. Sometimes these sentences just don't flow for me. The thrill of a new handbag wears off quickly since you get used to them through a trick of our mind called hedonic adaptation. But travel brings new experiences each day that delight and engage us, said Dr. Santos. And then we build on that through social connections by traveling with other people and talking about our trips with them later, Dr. Santos added. Exactly. That's why I love travel. I love travel for all of the people we meet. We've always met great people. That's why I have our signature one group trip as well, because it allows us to meet new people or go on trips with a bunch of people that we just have a great time with. So, if you're interested, livinlifeandstyle.com/signature trips. We have our first signature trip there for this June. You're welcome to join us if you so choose. United Airlines offering bonus miles. So it's always good when you can get your bonus miles. As mentioned above, United is acknowledging National Planned Vacation Day by offering bonus miles for trips booked today from the U.S. to one of 25 international destinations that no other U.S. airline serves. The offer is available for many of the airline's most unique and off the beaten path destinations, including Nook, Greenland. Interesting. Palermo, Italy. I'm trying here. Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. I tried. Faro, Portugal, and Bilbao, Spain, the carrier said in a statement issued today. As an example, a Mileage Plus member flying round trip from Newark to Palermo in June could earn 13,000 miles, and one flying from Chicago to Faro in June could earn 10,000 miles as part of the promotion. Mileage Plus Premier members can even earn more, or earn even more, whichever way you want to read it. So there you go. Interesting. But yes, experiences always are better than things. It's just the way it is. Everybody appreciates the experience much more than they will ever appreciate the thing. The thing gets to be old hat. There are very few things that you own that will continue to excite your mind like travel, because travel in most cases is always a new experience. Even if you're going to the same place a second time, the experience is always different. The people you're around, the activities you participate in, we love to go to Puerto Vallarta. We haven't been there in 5 years now. But me and the wife, we love to go to Puerto Vallarta. We've just been cruising a lot lately. And, even though we've been there a number of times, many times, we've been to Puerto Vallarta, we still, we still have a different experience each time. We go check out different stuff and do different things and see different parts of town and stay, it's not always staying at the same hotel and all that sort of stuff, man. But yeah, man, when you get the opportunity to start book, and we're starting to get into that time period where it's time to start planning our excursions, and planning our dinners and planning our shows that we're going to on the signature trip. So if you'd like to be part of that, let me know. Reach out to me. You can find me on the web at www.livinlifeandstyle.com. You can call me 816-744-1405. You can email me, eric@livinlifeandstyle.com. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/livinlifeandstyle. Obviously the YouTube channel as well. You can reach me there. But look, you want to, and you want to bump, you want an upbeat to your mood. Um, Going out and doing something, it doesn't even actually have to, if you wanted to go do some travel, let's do some travel. I'm down, right? But it doesn't even have to be, travel. I mean, staycations are a real thing, man. There's stuff to do right here in Kansas City coming up, particularly this weekend since we have the Super Bowl going on. Go Chiefs. It's about the experiences. Get out of your cave, get out of your hole, come up from out from underneath your rock, right? Get together with your people, find your people. And I want to help people find their people. That's kind of one of the things that I want to do with Living Life and Style is help people find their people, right? Find your people and hang out with your people. Have experiences with your people. You'll be glad you did. You really will at the end of the day. I know life gets in the way. And that's a bad thing to say. I think you should embrace all, like, man, look, I don't get to do all the stuff that I used to do. I got kids, man. My kids got things they want to do. And my number one priority is working and doing the stuff for those kids, right? Make sure they have what they need. And that eats into 85 to 95% of my time. And I'm okay with that. I'm not even complaining about that. But that other 5% of that time, I want to spend it with my wife and other friends so we can, have a good time, have stories to tell, make new experiences, that sort of thing. It's a little short today, but I like that article. And I really wanted to talk about it because it really is kind of at the heart of the kind of stuff that drew me into being a travel agent. Me and the wife, we really love travel. It's really been a part of what keeps us sane. If nothing else, it gives us something to go. We get to go do that thing, and do it with the people that are most important to us. Have those experiences so we can share them later. It's a fantastic thing. So if you're interested, and even if you can't go on the signature trip in June and you just want to have your own damn vacation, I'm happy to help you out with that too. You're like, man, I don't want to go with that dude. Well, that's fine. You don't have to go with me. Even if you do go with me, you don't have to hang out with me. So that's good. You can just go and do your own thing. Enjoy the ship. Enjoy the wonderful ports of call in Mexico, down the Mexican Riviera. Ooh, it's going to be nice. It's going to be so nice. Anyways, if you're interested in any of that, it's all on the website at www.livinlifeandstyle.com, LIVINLIFENSTYLE.com. You can also reach me by email, eric@livinlifeandstyle.com. Give me a call, 816-744-1405. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Oh, updates. I'm going to be sending out the invitations to join for the business roundtable. I'm going to be sending those out here in just a little bit. It's going to be one of the reasons why I'm wrapping this one up so quick. So, because I'm starting to work on getting a little bit more organization. I want to start bringing on guests to talk to and interview about these different topics, whether it's the elevate your mood or what's going on with celebrity. Celebrity just launched a whole new thing called the Bazaar on their Excel ship. So I want to have some of those people on, so that I can, talk to them about these cool things going on with their products and services. So that's one of the reasons why I'm wrapping this up a little early today, so I can put in a little extra time setting up a schedule and kind of do some forward planning for this show moving forward. So that's about it for the day. So like I said, Eric Tiemann, Living Life and Style Travel. This is Middays, Midlife in the Midwest. Please like and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell, all that good stuff. as I develop this thing going forward, we'll see how much I live stream on Facebook, continue to live stream on Facebook. A lot of that might move over to YouTube, Rumble. I'm already on YouTube, but we might move over to Rumble. We might also add X into the mix as I, continue to build out this format and, kind of figure out the direction the show's going as we're careening along, not aimlessly, but we're refining the plan as we go. So I hope you guys have a great day. We will talk about 23 and a half hours. 23 and a half hours. Tomorrow we'll have the business roundtable at noon as well. I don't know who's coming. Zach said he would be back. So I think he probably will. I also need to talk to Mike again. He might come back. We'll see. I'll send him an invite as well. But I got a few other people that I need to send invites to that I haven't talked to in a while. See how many of them might be able to get on with us tomorrow. Like I said, that's why I'm wrapping it up early, so I can do some more of this planning and get some of this stuff worked out so that I can have more guests and more people to talk to and, keep building this show up. All right, guys, have a great day. We will talk tomorrow.